Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I would love to have you subscribe, so hit the subscribe button now. So today's video, I want to share with you 10 tips to declutter your house. So I came up with 10 things that I think would be helpful to declutter so that your house is cleaner and more organized. And so number one, and this is probably on everybody's list if you were to read something about decluttering, is clothes. We tend to have too much clothing sometimes. And so I recently went through my closet and I took all the clothes out and I only put back in what I currently wear. The rest of them I went through, I donated a lot. There were some things that needed to be thrown away because it had a hole in it or it was stained. So go through your clothes, and that's one way you can make a lot of space. And I'll try to link the video to my closet decluttering, because the before and after the clothes, it's night and day. I have like a whole lot of clothes to begin with, but then after I got looking at them, I noticed I don't wear half of these clothes. So that helped declutter my space a whole lot. So moving on, number two are DVDs. I know I do not watch hardly any DVDs anymore. We're usually on Netflix or Hulu. So if I want to watch a movie, I'm not usually pulling out a DVD. And that can take up a lot of space if you have like a media cabinet. Ours is just full, or used to be full, of DVDs, and that can take up a lot of space right there. So DVDs are something you can get rid of. Number three, and this is a little hard for me, but it's books. I love to read, and often I will read a book and I'll just want to hold on to it for some reason, knowing that I'm never going to probably read that book again. I mean, there are some books that you might want to read again, but a lot of times you'll get a book, you'll read it, and then you're done. You get everything from that book that you need, so I mean, why keep it? So that is one thing that you can donate or get rid of, are books that you know you will not read again. Number four, this kind of goes either way with some people, but old towels and washcloths. I know some people keep these to use them for cleaning, or they use them in their garage. If you are one of those people that use them for other projects, maybe take them out of the house and store them somewhere, like if you have a garage or a carport, somewhere outside you can store those so it doesn't clutter inside your home. But if you have washcloths or towels that have holes in them and you know you're not going to use them, go ahead and get rid of those. But don't throw them away. I was told one time that you can donate used towels and washcloths to animal shelters, and they actually use those for bedding. So that is a good way for those to be used again. Number five is toiletries that are in your bathroom. If you have something that's maybe expired, I've heard sunscreen, if it's expired, you're not supposed to use it, so that's something you can toss. But any beauty products that you no longer use, old makeup, some things might need to be thrown away, but then some of those you can maybe donate to Goodwill. Number six, so this leads me to number six, and it's expired products just in general. So this is talking about food, spices. So a lot of cabinet space and pantry space may be taken up by expired products. Medicines. So this is stuff that you can go through and declutter easily. And number seven is old phones. I am still guilty of this. I have several of my old phones that I think, well, I have to keep these because I need to make sure that I kept all the pictures on them and stuff. And literally they're just in a drawer waiting for me to go through and then get rid of. So that's something I'm reminding myself I need to do, is go through my old phones, even old computers, get what you need out of it, and then get rid of them. Some people are particular about, they don't want to maybe resell them or give them to somebody else because maybe you think you have important information in there that you don't want to get out. And if that's the case, I guess destroy the device, I don't know. But those are some things you do not have to hold on. Number 8 are magazines. I personally do not get a lot of magazines in the mail, but if you do, and you're that person that stacks them up, just put them in a designated spot. Go through them, get rid of what you don't want or what you've already read, donate them or recycle them, but then just have a small spot that you keep a couple magazines if you need something to read. But there's no need in keeping like 100 of these magazines because you don't need them. And number 9 are craft supplies. And I added this one, and I know this is kind of like narrowed to a certain person, but it was narrowed to me. I had tons of craft supplies, like school supplies and office supplies and craft supplies. And I just got to thinking, you know, I don't need 20 glue sticks. So I donated some to our church. I donated some to the school. And if something was not in good shape, I threw it away, like something dried up or something like paint. Craft supplies is something you can go through and get rid of. And the last thing on my list, and this is not directed towards me, is mail. But I do know people that have trouble with this. Mail. When I get mail, and I check my mail about every day, or somebody in the house checks the mail every day, I go through it then. So I get rid of any junk mail, and then if there's a bill, I stick that where my bills go, and then I go through the rest of it. So that's something personally I don't have a problem with, but if you do and you have a stack of mail, go through that, and I'm telling you, it's almost like it lifts a burden off of you because you don't feel like it's something you have to go through and something you might need to take care of. But go through it and get rid of it, and it is a de-stressor. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed my 10 things that you can toss today that help you declutter your house. And like I said before, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It helps me out so much. I'm trying to reach my first 100 subscribers. That is a really low number to some other YouTubers, but that's my first goal, is 100 subscribers. So please, if you watched the video this long and you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!